Welcome, everybody. It's your boy Satoshi Mother effing Heavy right here. Grab your pen and papers, notepads, whatever you want to call them. It's about to be a good one. Listen to this beautiful music. Sorry I'm running a little late today. I'm not going to cover everything we usually cover, but I promise I'll make it up to you tomorrow. Just bear with me. I was working on a project of mine, a car, restoring a car that's older than me, an '88. It was actually my high school car, and I'm finally able to restore it the way I always wanted to. Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, Social Mother and Heavy coming in here now with that, my beautiful people. Give me a second, hold on. Oh, I can't find this fucking. There it is. I couldn't find it. Again, welcome. It's been a while. I was on a little break because I did a little project with two family members, building up that garage thing. And now it's done. So, excuse me as well. Cause I'm gonna. In the background, trying to eat some things. Again, I'm running super late on everything. Dinner, shower, this. Get a drink. All right. So, with both these coins, I'm with the understanding that they both completed a 5-way move up. Now, when I look at Bitcoin, this is too small compared to this. Because the way I interpret this structure right now from this high, to this current moment right now, is that this is one single move. Or the other thing is this is that, and then this is one single move, right? But either way, structurally, that tells me that this move is too small so far to say that from this low to this high makes sense for us to really make a top and us go significantly lower. And I know you saw when we first opened this up, my East chart, and we'll get to this in a little bit. I might have to throw that away because I'm looking at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin's looking a little bit differently. And I like structurally, in terms of structure, Bitcoin tends to lead everything. So what we typically look for in order to say we hit a minimum requirement is a 618. There's a low. There's a high. There's a low. And we didn't hit that. Oh yeah, let me change mine to candles. I know a lot of people don't look at bar charts like I do. We were supposed to go into here, but we didn't do that. We hit a 0.5, which sometimes works, but I'm still not with that entirely. notice that we hit this order block and we found some resistance in it. One thing that's I'm curious on is that we hold this, not that level, but oops, but this level here. Damn it, bastard. This is a H1 order block on the bullish side. It's not the best order block in the world, but it's the order block. So, as long as this order block holds, you must assume that it might go up, right? Now let's look at some indicators. Because structurally, what I'm thinking is going to happen right here on Bitcoin is that we're still, we're still in this move. B is not done. I don't really know for certain if this is a low of A or this is a low of A. I would like to say structurally the one thing that makes the most sense is right here. But this move here is suspect, so that I'll leave that up for future, to see what happens in the future. Because at first I thought this was a 5-way move up, we come down, big 5-way move up, but that didn't happen. And now, as all this structure is happening, this is looking too small to say that this is the first move of, if this is truly going to be a 5-wave C wave, it'll have to be like a diagonal of some sort, which would be extremely huge compared to that little thing. So it wouldn't make sense anymore. So I'm really suspect that this is actually not a 5-wave diagonal impulse, whatever you want to call it. And it might be something else. Another thing that could be is maybe this is a expanded flat like this. But again, I don't care. I don't care on the account really. What I care about is structure, and I'm saying that this is at the low structure, and that we're still in this move here, right? And one thing I know for, not for certain, but with a pretty high confidence, is that we made a 5-wave impulse up, and that to me tells me that is a trendy piece now is to the upside, as long as we maintain certain levels that we're about to discuss right now. The big kahuna level is always a 786, so we're going to mark that. In terms of L8 wave, the biggest level in terms of retracement to invalidate or validate your structure. You could work out the 618, but I don't really care for it too much. What I care about more is order blocks. So we already marked out one. This is a decent, okay one. I don't like how it's like that, so let's do this. So 2 order blocks, but this is the level we really want to watch for. So it's markets like this in val. We'll try not to import it because I thought something else was happening and it didn't happen that way. So now we're in this. Again, today's our longer day. Not our longer day, but it's it's purely Elliott wave, and just wave analysis in general. So I think this is still going to take some time. Somewhere over there. I'm waiting for the system move with this. Although one may argue we could start an impulse to fade it up, but I don't think it's going to happen without another move of similar degree happening on this side at some point. That's just the way I see things. But we have up until this vertical box to complete this move, so definitely getting to the halfway point there. But I really think this might test the highs. So I think it's going to happen is that this is going to be an ABC in the middle here. Expect C to be kind of hard. It'd be kind of like, see, this is kind of like up and down and technically choppy. It's not really fluid. It's not like these moves here where it's like that. It's like very small increments up, So all this is going to be a trending motive piece. It's going to be very similar to this. So be very mindful of where you get in at and how you manage your position. But what again I'm thinking is gonna happen is we're gonna retrace, maybe test the D1 open. That'll be prime. This would be prime entry levels right here. D1 open to like 48,300. That's prime entry level. If we get that, we're very lucky. You place your stop somewhere right here. Maybe I wouldn't. I never place it at the 786 exactly. I always place it just below it. Structurally, you'd probably do it below that though. That's what I would do. Stop there. Bidding this area here. The target would be this order block up here. If you're assuming this is going to at least hit a 1-to-1 of, not 1-to-1, your minimum target is 618 of A, which is here, which is that hasn't been hit. And then again, a 1-to-1 up there, which is right in the smack dab of the order block that we're going to be looking at. So, if you can't see what I'm trying to picture, it's this. It'll probably retest this high, watch, this 4-way right here. Not reach, it'll probably sweep this high, test this high right there, which usually happens. Watch that high right there. I have a feeling it's going to be significant. And this is of that degree. Sorry, I need to change my degrees around. Very important that you have a degree type thing. I'm going to go ahead and remove the 618 because to me it's not really important anymore because how close it is. I know where it is. And to me it doesn't really matter because what's more significant other than the 618 here is the liquidity on these highs here, which is resting right here. So to me the 618 is really not really important here. What the high is, so we want to mark that high as well. I'm working with a dot on our dash line. So I'm going to delete this because I don't need it anymore. I'm going to say this is going to happen like this. We don't want price to go down there. We know that. We're almost done with Bitcoin. Get to ETH. And then we'll basically be out of here. And then from here, expect. This is probably going to happen faster, though. Expect it. Actually, it might not, but I'm going to say, watch this area. Okay, we're basically done. So, invalid under here. Stop. Hard stop here, right here. One may argue you can put the hard stop here, but I don't do that. Alert here. Whoops. I might actually. I'll take that off for now. So again, boosh. It might do a running flat. You never know. I honestly think it's going to do a running flat like that. But it could do this. If we get that blob, we're really lucky. So, doosh. Boosh. And then I go retest. Maybe retest. Maybe not because that's a high of 1. So, I'd actually not do that. I'd actually go like this. That'll be my guess. And that'll be the end of C, somewhere down here. It might not break this low, though. It might like truncate like this. Form a contracting or running flat. And then this is going to be the most ultimate fucking long shot ever, I feel like. Alright, that's the game plan. We'll see. So far, indicators are in no man's land on the hourly. It's in the middle of nowhere. Can't really take a basic trade off that. Might have hidden divergences. You might argue you could take trades off of. That's about it, though. To me, it's maybe a decent scalp possibly, but I'm not really interested in it. I'm kind of tired, so I'd rather go to bed early tonight. Wake up at 5:30, and get to eating early as fast as possible before the NYC Open. 5 hour, kind of rounding up. We had some divergence here that didn't really play out because it didn't close like that. But on ETH, it was more of a divergence. It still hasn't played out, obviously. Daily bottomed out, which is the reason why I'm thinking we're gonna do this run right here because daily's so low. Hourly again, no man's land. 13 minutes. 13 minutes in a zone for a trade though. If you're a day trader for sure, trade zone for sure. Which again I think it's gonna do that. It's gonna pop up here, do that, or it could do running flat. Who knows? You never know what this move's gonna do, that's the hardest part about wave trading, obviously. Okay, ETH. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll go back to Bitcoin real quick so you can look at that again. Look at dates. Pretty sure you're looking at those vertical dates, so I'm gonna do that real quick. And then we're gone. Okay. ETH. At first, obviously structurally when you look at this, when I look at this, I wanted to do something like this. But I'm starting to think this was like any diagonal that formed here makes ABC. This to me is no doubt about a 5-wave impulse. I'm trying to piece on this side. So Bitcoin again is a little bit different in structure and this mid move here. So, but I think they're in the same type of pattern. Since I'm cautious, I'm gonna be cautious I'm head short on ETH here, just because this pattern here it's 100% valid in every sense. The only thing you don't like about it is that B wave is shorter than A wave, which is not what you want. Which doesn't really make too much sense, and this is going to be an X wave. But structurally, this makes sense. High, that daily high and daily open are near the same level. If we are to regain the high and daily high and open, I'll obviously won't take it close this. My hard stops above this, but I'm hedged just because of this idea here. But I don't think this is going to happen. My primary is this here. My primary is that we're in B wave still. Again, our thesis to this is the fact that daily is still bottomed on both ETH and Bitcoin, but ETH has that nasty 5-hour divergence I was talking about. That's not nasty, but there's divergence. Notice how close we are to the top of the band. We hit the top of the band, but we're super far from the top of the band here. It's divergence. Double top on our stochastic here. You expect some sort of retrace. 5-wave structure up. In my opinion, it just makes sense for a retrace. So again, what I'm thinking is going to happen is basically the same thing as Bitcoin, except ETH is probably going to rally harder and break the high for sure. And do a running flat on a higher degree. And delete this, delete that, and delete that. And this. Put that there. Yeah, 5-hour block. I was wondering where this one came from. It's a 5-hour walk. Again, if you haven't watched, if you don't know how to do order blocks, go watch my order block video. It's on my Twitter. I'll go retweet it as soon as we're done. I always do it. I always do that every single time. It's a very good video, in my opinion. I appreciate, and if you like it, you got something from it. I don't know. Say something. Hit me up in comments or something. Tell me thank you or yes. I don't know. Anyways, so the game plan was basically the same thing. I'm thinking minimal retrace at the minimum. Expecting maybe those 3 lows be swept. That'll be optimal trade entry in my opinion. If this level holds at 15.95, that's really good. And then this will just be a super strong rally. Probably break that high, and then go like this, and then year 5, and then this will but buys are definitely more interest. I had my team long from this level here. I've been holding spots since that level. I'm not, again, only margin trader at this point is a hedge short from this level, which isn't a super significant trade. It's just a hedge, not looking to try to make money, just looking to potentially save my ass on any. Because I'm gonna go to bed, obviously. So if I'm wrong, if that really bearish idea is right, then that idea is gonna happen in my sleep. And so, my entry and my positional trader here. So I have a positional stop there to short the same contracts that I entered on spot. But I want to keep those gains if it happens. If it drops like that, I'll be very salty if I lost all of that. So, all right. Indicators. Hourly's getting to the point it's topped out a little bit. 5 hour, again, we saw that already. Daily was rounded to the bottom side. 13 minutes in prime buy zone. There's just not really a divergence beside the hidden divergence, which is fine. I'm thinking it's going to be an ABC, though. Send slower. I'm really thinking so. A, B, and hard rally C. Breaks this high is invalid though, for sure. I'm expecting the 786 to poison the resistance right here. If not, I'll most likely be out of my position on short. But to me, this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, and then that be C. All right, my friends, that is it. I'm assuming Litecoin and all that other stuff. We could probably do it real quick. Litecoin. Litecoin's like shit, man. Not gonna lie. I'm honestly thinking Litecoin's gonna do something a little bit differently here. Yes, most likely. You never know for certain, but most likely. To me, this looks like a flat's about to happen. Come down. Let's not do this. If we break that low, I'll be very concerned, which is 168. That's just going really fast. I'll get a better video on this tomorrow. Very similar to the ones we just kind of went over with ETH and Bitcoin. I just am hungry and tired, and I need to take a shower. And yeah, to me this is like a weird ABC like a triangle forming here, and it's gonna come down here. Anything below 33 cents would be a really prime buy, in my opinion. I think this is gonna be an A, a B, and a C. And we'll see where it goes from there. ZRX, XCZ. So this idea was wrong. Something else is happening on it for sure. But anyways, I'm not going to do that. I'll cover that on a video and I'll post it tomorrow, right? So, again, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Again, sorry for kicking this off so late. I was busy. It's my father's working on an old car of mine that's been in his garage for quite some time. Just sitting there for like years, just chilling. And I finally have the funds to be able to fucking do what I always wanted to do to it. Alright. So, again, thank you. If you like this video, this stream, hit the like, subscribe button. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you want more of, or don't want more of. In the comment section, I'll be sure to peep that stuff, as I always do. And I appreciate you, and most of all, thank you. And you can catch me, your boys, social media effing heavy, again this Tuesday and Thursday at 3 to 4, at either 3 or 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we'll catch the New York close, which is a very pivotal time to enter trades, in my opinion. So, join me then. I will post ETH count for my group for sure, and I will probably post the ETH count tomorrow on Twitter. I can't post it right now on Twitter because engagement sucks. It's 10 p.m., which is midnight in Eastern time zone, so nobody's awake. So I can't post it right now. But tomorrow I'll post it. Alright? So again, thank you all for tuning in. Come catch me on Tuesday, 3 or 4 p.m. In order to get that time, make sure you follow me on Twitter and or have a notification button on. That's the easiest way on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Peace the F. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, weird as fuck. I did not like that one bit.